Hello, hello. Hi. Hi, everyone. Welcome to my first YouTube short stream. Okay, let me make sure it's showing up right. Okay. Cool. I also need to alert my Discord, but... Hello, hello, welcome in! La da da da. Okay. One second, let me alert my Discord people. La da da da. Okay. Okay. Hi, hello. If anyone new is watching, I'm Moon, the fairy raccoon. Welcome to my channel. I usually stream on Twitch, but today I wanted to try out streaming on YouTube. I actually usually stream both on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, but I'm trying out vertical streaming. I thought it'd be fun. So yeah, we'll be doing some tarot readings and stuff. If you would like a free reading, ask in chat. You can put your questions in chat, and I will be picking from people who are in the chat. I also do have the option for you to donate on my KOFI. That gets you more cards, and that's how you guarantee yourself a reading today. Because my readings are done randomly, chosen randomly. Although, I don't know how many people... Oh, hold on, let me pause this. It's laggy. I don't know how many people are going to show up today, since most of my viewers are usually on Twitch. Hi, Botan! Hi, Tapini! Hello, hello! So yeah. I got my cards here. Let me get... I'm gonna pull out another deck, actually, as well, that I like to use. But yeah, feel free to ask questions in the chat. I will be picking someone randomly to do the first free reading. And once again, if you want to guarantee yourself a reading during stream, you are welcome to donate to my Ko-fi. But you don't have to. Not required at all. Only if you want. But yeah, you do get more cards. And your rating is guaranteed. Otherwise, it's kind of up to chance based on, you know, how many requests and things are coming through. How does the music sound? Does it sound okay? I'm actually using like a different program to stream. Usually I use OBS, but like I was having some complications with technology, so I'm using Streamlabs for the first time. I was setting that up. But yeah, okay, where is my other deck? Here it is. Let's see. Sign into chat. Music sounds good? Okay, that's good. And does my mic sound good? It should sound pretty similar to how it usually does on Twitch. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Can I not type in the Streamlabs thing? Okay, that's paused. Da, 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 da. Sounds good. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna start. I haven't really like properly cleansed my space like I usually do, so I'm gonna start doing that. But yeah, feel free to start putting questions in the chat. Yeah, this is my first time doing it directly from the chat. Usually on Twitch, I have like a queue that I randomly pick from. But I don't think there's like bots and things like that for YouTube. Okay, let me put this over here. Okay. And yeah, I kind of adjusted my camera and stuff. You guys will actually get to see me, Tapini, you're gonna get to see me shuffle. I usually don't shuffle on my Twitch streams, because I don't know, I have a whole system I do. But I will say I'm a lot better at shuffling than I used to be. That was part of the reason why I never liked to shuffle on camera, but also like the way my desk is set up during my Twitch streams. It's kind of hard, but I kind of have it set up a bit differently for this. I can only really shuffle one way. So I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm not one of those fancy people. Mainly because my hands are small. You know? They do be small. Yeah. Something recently that I've been doing... Oh, camera. Something recently that I've been doing that I didn't used to do is I've been knocking on my cards, because some people like to cleanse the cards by knocking. So I've been doing that recently. I don't know, because I have my fancy little cleansing bell, which I will use in a moment here. That was gifted to me. I think it'll only like, you can only hear it when I'm speaking. This is better than when I try shuffling Uno cards, can confirm. Oh my gosh. Dude, I haven't played Uno in so long, like the actual like physical card game. Because I think I played Uno with like Botan, Remy, and some other people like a couple months ago or something. But like it was like the digital one. We should have another Uno night, Tapini. But yeah. If anyone wants a reading, ask a question in chat. I will let you know if it's something I can do. I'm pretty open. I'm pretty open with the questions. I would say I don't do like health readings, for example, because I'm not a doctor. But yeah, I have been doing tarot for like over 6 years now. It might be a little more than that, but I just say 6. Also, there's this one deck I have here. I'll get it. I'll take it out. I love the way this one shuffles, bro. This Mystic Fairy Tarot. I love shuffling this one. It's so satisfying. Same, played it a lot with friends on school and yeah, I used to play it a lot with like my siblings or like my cousins, and we would put like stakes on it. we would like yeah, the winner would like get a prize. A lot of times it would be like ice cream or something. It was fun. Hi Fire Spawnable, welcome in. so I am doing free tarot readings. If you or anyone else wants a reading, feel free to ask in chat. I will be picking them randomly from the chat. I also have the option to donate on my Ko-fi if you want a guaranteed reading. You also get more cards with that. That's especially when I usually get a long queue of people, and you know, since I pick them randomly, there's a chance you might not get one today. So that's why I have that donation option for those who want to guarantee themselves a reading, but not required. I don't expect you guys to donate. We are just here to have a nice chill time, you know? Yeah, I love the way this one shuffles. I'll show you guys it a bit better in a minute. May I ask, what are Sam's current feelings for me? Yeah, I can absolutely do that for you. Yeah. Okay, well, congrats. You shall be the first one. The first reading we're gonna do today. Let me pin your message. I think I can do that. Can I do that here? Oh, I think I need to go on this side. Forgive me, it's my first YouTube short stream. I usually stream on Twitch. Yeah. Okay, where? Pin. Maybe? Oh, replace pin message. Cool. May I ask, what are Sam's current feelings for me? Yeah! Also, Fire Spawnable, if you would like, in the chat, let me know how you know this person. Is this like a friend? Is this a coworker? Is this someone? I can even do readings for, like, I don't know, family members or whatever, but if you want to let me know your relationship to this person currently, that would be helpful, but I can still pull some cards for you. So, let me get your timestamp. Hi Mystery. Hi Osamu. Sorry if I don't say that right. Hello. We're doing free tarot readings, so you guys can feel free to ask questions in the chat. I'm gonna be picking them randomly from the chat today, so yeah, but we'll do fire first. Let me get your timestamp ready. Okay, copy. Also, sorry if you hear a bit of like noise in the background. Someone is doing dishes in my home, so it might be a little. Hopefully, I don't think it shouldn't be too loud, but you might hear it a little. Okay, let's see. I don't know, but I caught him stalking my social media. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, we shall see. We shall see what we can find. Let me. Sorry, I will be giving you a timestamp so you can rewatch your reading anytime on my YouTube channel. One moment, I have to manually type it. Okay, we're gonna do 1340. Okay. Boom. Okay, that should work. So, there is your timestamp, Fire Spawnable. As I mentioned before, you can rewatch your reading anytime on my YouTube channel. The stream should either be on this channel or my VOD channel. So yeah, there's the links there for you. But yeah, let's see. You said, what are Sam's current feelings for me? Let's see. Okay. Also, keep in mind, you guys, you don't have to believe me. You know, we're here to have a good time. You know, I've been doing tarot for over 6 years now, but I know not everyone shares the same beliefs as me, so, you know, it's okay if you don't believe me, or, you know, I always say take tarot readings with a grain of salt. Take whatever resonates with you, leave what doesn't, and yeah. But, okay, I'm gonna ask to connect with my spirit guides and the spirit guides for Fire Spawnable. What messages do we need to hear? about Sam's feelings for Fire. I'm gonna call you Fire for short. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, what can you tell us about their feelings? I've been loving this deck. It's the Star Spinner Tarot. I've been using this one a lot recently. Also, yeah, forgive me. I'm not used to shuffling on camera much, because on my Twitch streams, I don't shuffle on camera. But yeah, okay. What are Sam's current feelings for Fire? Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. The cards are falling very dramatically. Oh. Okay. Let me make sure that's lined up well. So we have the Page of Coins, the Emperor, and the Five of Chalices, I believe. Five of Cups. Also, sorry if I miss anything in the chat. I do my best to try to read the chat as well, but sometimes I get really locked in with the reading. Okay, you're good too. A teeny bit laggy though. Yeah, I don't have like the beefiest computer, so hopefully it's not too bad. Let me know if the lag gets too bad or anything. But yes, hold on. Let me take a sip of water before I get into this for you, Fire. Okay. I think there's like a spark of interest with this Page of Coins. The pages in general talk about new beginnings. Specifically with the Page of Coins or Page of Pentacles. You know, the Pentacles talks about our material world, the 3D, sometimes money and finances, but it's like the material world, right? And so, I don't know, I kind of see this as Sam kind of like, there's like Sam's this person holding this coin, and it's almost like they're holding like a seed, metaphorically, if that makes sense, when looking at you. So I think this is telling me that there's interest. How much of interest? I think that kind of depends. Especially if, you know, you're wondering if it's like in a romantic sense. It could be, but at the very least, I think you have grabbed their attention. Okay, sorry. When I go quiet, it's because I'm listening. I think it's possible. I was kind of getting two things for like this Emperor. But with this Five of Chalices or Five of Cups, Five of Cups energy is when we are focusing a lot on the negatives, the negative sides of things, especially in an emotional aspect. I think if you're wondering if this is romantic, I'm not gonna 100% say like, oh, this is romantic or whatever, their feelings, but like I said, I think there's interest. I think they might be a bit hesitant to reach out though, especially because I think looking at you, like, there's interest, but then they think about their past. They're thinking about their past mistakes. I also think this is kind of energy of like looking, like Sam's looking at themselves in like a negative way and thinking about like the negatives, and it's kind of just like that like self-conscious, insecure vibe that I feel like we all kind of experience whenever we have an interest in someone. yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe it could even be that they just think you're cool. There's some sort of interest, because, like, I don't know, I think sometimes we can see people and we can be like, oh, I really want to be that person's friend. I think in general they're kind of nervous. For a moment, I thought that this Emperor represented Sam. But I think it's actually more so them putting you on a pedestal. I feel like they kind of see you highly, like it like, especially if you don't really know this person very well. I feel like I feel like there's a lot about you that they're just like, oh my gosh, this person looks so cool, or like, I feel like we might get along, like they share the same interests as me, or I like their appearance, or I like their vibe. Like, that's kind of the energy, like, because yeah, the Emperor is held very highly, obviously. It's an Emperor, right? The Emperor is actually the energies of all the kings in the tarot deck, all in one. So I feel like this person looks at you and is just like, whoa, this person's got it all. I want to talk to them, but I think they're kind of nervous because they keep thinking about, like, it's that anxious energy and thoughts of like, oh, but what if they're not, what if they don't want to talk to me? What if they're not interested in me? Yeah. So, in short, I think there's interest. I think there's interest, and they look at you and they're like, whoa, this person's cool. But they might be a bit nervous to reach out. But yeah, I think that's what I got for you, Fire Spawnable. Yeah, I hope that resonated. Although, when we're reading about other people, I know it could only resonate so much or whatever, but yeah, I hope you like that. Once again, if you ever want to rewatch that, you can do so on my YouTube channel or on my VOD channel. Just look back to check, because sometimes the streams and stuff mess up or whatever, and I might need to upload it to my VOD channel. But yeah, I hope that helped. Yeah, definitely nervous. Thanks for the answer. I appreciate your help. Yeah, of course. Of course. Thank you for being my first reading on my YouTube short stream. Yeah. Okay. Just a little shuffle here. So yeah, if anyone new is hopping in, hi, hello, I'm Moon Fairy Raccoon. I am a tarot VTuber, and today we are doing free readings. So if you would like a free reading, you can ask your question in the chat. I will be picking them randomly in the chat, just kind of as I see them. So yeah, we'll be picking the next reading soon, so put your questions in the chat if you haven't already. And also, if the chat kind of piles up after a while, feel free, if I haven't already given you a reading, to send your question again. But yeah, I also have the option for you to donate on my Ko-fi if you want a guaranteed reading during stream and more cards, so the reading's more detailed. But that's optional. That's only if you really want a reading, you want to make sure you have a spot in line. But yeah, I try to get through as many people as I can. So yeah, who else wants a reading? I think Mysterious wants a reading. Are you still here, Mysterious? Or Mystery? I'm calling you Mysterious, but maybe it's Mystery. Okay, let's see. My question is, I'd like a little insight on my friend's aspirator. Are you still here, Mystery? Or if anyone else wants a reading, feel free to type in the chat. I'm gonna pin this message in the meantime. Thank you, Tapini. Shout out to my mod, Tapini. One of my besties. You're doing a great job. Okay, let me sip some water. I might need to get some more in a minute. Okay. Who else wants a reading? Feel free to put your questions in the chat. Okay, let's see. Let me add them. I don't know if they're still here. Miss... Oh, they might not be here anymore. That's okay. Usually it doesn't let me add them if they're not here. Or did I... Am I spelling that right? Hold on. Mystery. They might be gone, but that's okay. Yeah, put your questions in the chat. Don't be shy. What was I talking about before? This deck. I think I'm mostly going to use this deck today, unless I feel called to other ones. But this one, hold on. This Mystic Fairy Tarot. This one, I don't know. The card, I'm obsessed when I'm shuffling this one. Hold on, let me see if I can get a good shuffle. You see how nicely it like fans out? I don't know if you can tell, because I'm not really watching on the screen. Maybe I should watch it on the screen. Let's see. It's just so satisfying. It just feels nice, you know? But yeah. Tapini. I'm wondering if we should like switch the wording around a bit on the message so that people know to type in the chat for newcomers. Hold on, give me a second. Hi Meadow! Welcome in! We're doing free tarot readings, so if you want one, feel free to ask a question in chat, and I'll see what I can do for you. I also have the option to donate on my Ko-fi for anyone who wants a guaranteed reading during stream. You also get more cards with that, but that's especially helpful if I have a lot of requests at once. This is my first YouTube short stream. Usually I stream on Twitch. But yeah, if you want a reading, let me know. I just finished the first one. And we're gonna do whoever else wants a reading next. But yeah, hold on. I was typing something. Is this too much? Hold on. I'm checking the character count again, Tapini. Oh sure, I would like to get one. Yeah! What's your question? What would you like? I can do general readings. I can do a lot of things, honestly. Also on my Twitch streams, I usually have this like spread that I let people pick from or whatever, but I don't know. Today I'm just kind of trying to, I guess, challenge myself a bit and just kind of answer questions as they come up, and be more chill with it. But yeah, I've been a tarot reader for over 6 years now. So whatever question you have, feel free to ask. I'm just adjusting something real quick. Let me see. Okay. Cool. I think that should work, Tapini. Yes, I know. I watch you on Twitch. You watch me on Twitch? Why, hello! Are you someone I would recognize from my chat? I'm Dragon if you're Dragon Wolf. Wait, it's good to see you here. Hi, how are you? I hope you're doing good. Yeah, ask your question, Dragon Wolf. And it's gonna, like I said, it's a lot more simple for these streams. I'm trying to make them simple and efficient. Okay. Let me pin this. There we go. Okay, doing pretty good. That's good. I'm happy to hear that. And well, just generating on what is the universe trying to tell me. Yeah, I can do that for you. What is the universe trying to tell you? Okay, let me get your timestamp. I'm almost like, I keep catching myself wanting to like say the things I usually do on my Twitch streams. But then I'm like, wait, that's not how it works for this one. Cause I've just like, I've done so many streams now that like, I just go on autopilot when I say certain things. I'm wondering, can I, to make my life easier, put this here? Yeah, that might make my life a bit easier. Hold on. I'm adjusting my chat on my screen. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's see. What's your timestamp? We're gonna do... Ooh, we can do an angel number. Okay, Dragon Wolfin. Your timestamp is 33 minutes. So as you know, you can rewatch anytime on my YouTube channel. If the VOD doesn't show up on this channel, it should be posted on my VOD channel later, but usually these ones should save. So yeah. Okay, but yeah, you want to know what the universe is trying to tell you. Let me drink some more water. Okay. I ask and thank my spirit guides and the spirit guides of Dragon Wolfin for providing clarity for whatever messages they need to hear today. Okay. Want to shuffle a bit more. Yeah, it makes me happy to see you here, Dragon Wolfin. I know most of my usual peeps are on Twitch. I also think it's kind of nice. I feel like Twitch, there's usually a lot going on, or like there's a lot more going on. I have a lot more to keep track of when I'm streaming on Twitch, but this is nice so far. I'm liking it so far. Hi Mystery, welcome back. Currently I am doing a reading for Metal, also known as Dragon Wolfen on my Twitch right now in the chat, but okay. What? What do they need to... What is the universe? How did you word it? I liked how you worded it. What is the universe trying to tell them? Oh. Okay, that fell. Okay, and last card. What the heck? Dude, this card keeps coming out today. Okay, so we got the Hanged Man. Do you want me to call you Dragon Wolfen, or do you want me to call you Metal? I feel like it feels weird to call you Metal since I know who you are now, but yeah, we got the Hanged Man. This is the 7 of coins, I think. 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, or is this 8? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 8 of coins, actually. Okay, and then we got the 8 of wands and the Emperor. Dude, the Emperor. Why does the Emperor keep coming out today? I also got this for myself. This keeps coming out today. It's crazy. You not doing your drawings with these readings? No, because I'm not even doing the spreads and stuff, as you can see. I'm just trying to make it simple. Trying to make it simple. Okay. Well, first of all, with the Hanged Man, I don't know if you're feeling kind of stuck in your life right now. Maybe you feel like there's not a lot of movement with a certain aspect of it, or maybe just overall, you might be feeling kind of stuck in your current conditions. The Hanged Man tells us that while we are having a moment of being stagnant or stuck and kind of dealing with certain challenges, they're asking you to maybe try looking at things with a new perspective or different perspective. As you can see, the Hanged Man is quite literally hanging upside down. So it's like it's forcing this guy to literally look at things in a different way. Maybe that's with your career? Or maybe certain goals in life you have. Like, I don't know if you have any like passion projects or like just something you want to achieve, but maybe you're kind of uncertain about it. They're asking you to look at it differently, to try to see it from a new perspective. Yeah, that's interesting that we have both the 8 of coins and the 8 of wands. This is pentacles. But this is in reversed. Yeah, they're telling you to slow down. You know, because wands, especially 8 of wands energy, that is when a lot of movement, a lot of action is happening, a lot of transformation. But it being in reverse and the Hanged Man being here, and even the way this person, the way they're just like pondering this coin, right? They're looking at it and, oh yeah, these are clocks as well. They're telling you to slow down, to have patience. If you're wondering why things are stagnant, I think part of the purpose of things being like that, is to help you see things in a new way in order to help you move on. But yeah, they're asking you to slow down. But I think with this Emperor, for you, this is a reminder of the power you have. I don't know if maybe sometimes you are looking outside of yourself for validation or direction, but they are reminding you that you can embody this Emperor energy for yourself. This Emperor, he is the leader, right? As I mentioned in the last reading, I don't know if you're here for that, but the Emperor is the energy of all the kings as one. The Emperor is kind of the master of all of those energies, all the kings in tarot. You know, he's very good at knowing what to do at balance, especially when it comes to like masculine energy, right? Especially with like, I guess, the logical side of things and like the physical world, making decisions. You have this energy inside of you and the capability to figure things out. So if you're feeling a bit stuck right now, slow down and maybe reflect, and also know that like you don't always have to rely on other people to tell you what to do or other people's validation for you to move forward, if that makes sense. You can always channel this energy for yourself. I think you have a lot more skills and capability and even worth than you're giving yourself credit for. So yeah, take some time to reflect, to slow down, see things from a new perspective, and don't forget the power that you have. I think that's kind of what I got for you, Dragon Wolfing. Yeah. Yeah, I hope that resonated with you. I hope that helped in some way. Once again, if you ever want to rewatch your reading, you can do so over on my YouTube channel, which we're on right now, or my VOD channel, sometimes, depending on the uploading, how it works. It should automatically save on this channel, but I do have the VOD channel as a backup as well. But yeah, I hope that resonated. I hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, Mystery, I don't know, maybe you need to refresh your page, Mystery. I don't know if you're hearing me, or maybe it might be kind of behind. You might need to try to refresh. Thank you for the reading, Moon. And it basically says, don't think of yourself short. Yeah, exactly. Don't think of yourself short. Take some time to reflect, you know, and see things from a new perspective. And maybe, yeah, maybe that new perspective is just you seeing yourself in a more positive way, which is nice. Yeah. You are very welcome. Yeah. So, who wants the next reading? Feel free to put your questions in the chat. I will be choosing free readings randomly that show up in the chat. I also do have the option for you to donate for a reading on my Ko-fi. You get more cards and your reading's guaranteed. That's especially helpful if there's a lot of people in chat wanting a reading. That's how you can guarantee yourself one. But I never expect anyone to donate. It is completely optional, so do what is best for you. And yeah, we're having a nice chill time. How are you guys liking it so far? Especially for my people who watch me on Twitch. Are you guys liking this format? You guys having fun? Having a good time? Let me sip some water. I did, it was processing so far behind. Refreshed it and suddenly you're finishing this reading. Yeah. Yeah, it might have been just a YouTube issue. So if you're ever having issues, especially with lag and such, try refreshing the page. But yeah, Mystery, if you or anyone else wants a reading right now, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Could I still go if it feels okay? Yeah, we can do you. Yeah, just remind me what your question was again. I don't mind. Is the music kind of laggy for you guys? I feel like it was lagging a little bit for a minute there. But yeah, we can do you, mystery. Just let me know what your question is. Hold on, I'm gonna go plug in my iPad in real quick. It'll take 2 seconds. Did I change mine? The glitch has me thinking maybe shouldn't ask that. Yeah! Yeah, just put your question in the chat. Whatever it is. And yeah, to be honest, I might ask people to just kind of repeat their questions if they haven't gotten one yet. So I don't have to try to scroll and find it. Because sometimes the chat can become quite active. But yeah, I should also mention, before I forget, that I do also have private tarot readings available on my Ko-fi as well. If you ever need a reading from me when I'm not streaming, you're welcome to buy one there as well. Ko-fi is basically the place for all the Moon the Raccoon things. It's where I sell my tarot readings. It's where you can donate during stream. I also have art commissions available there as well. Oh yeah, I also recently started selling candle spells for anyone interested in that. I only do positive spells to assist you. So if you ever want to spell about anything, like a boost in money or a boost in your love life, I can do spells like that. They're really fun. They're really fun. I'm gonna have to drink lots of water. Okay. How can I improve myself and break bad habits? Ooh. I like that question. Yeah, we can see what we have for you. Actually, let me paste. Wow. Honestly, I am enjoying this format a lot because, like I said, on Twitch, I feel like I'm like doing a lot more, you know? Okay. Mystery. And what will your timestamp be? It will be... We can do 49 minutes. Wow, it's only been 49 minutes. Crazy. Okay. Did I do it? Uh-oh. Oh, I might run into a problem. Okay, I might have to get rid of some of this so there's enough characters. There we go. Okay, so your timestamp mystery is 49 minutes. So yeah, you can rewatch this reading anytime on my YouTube channel that you're on right now, or if you can't find the stream, sometimes I do upload them to my VOD channel as well. So yeah, you asked how you can improve yourself and break bad habits. Let's see what we have for you. Just a reminder, take whatever resonates, leave what doesn't. And yeah, you don't have to believe me or share the same beliefs as me. We are here to have a good time. Okay, I ask to connect with my spirit guides and the spirit guides of mystery for what they need to hear for this reading, please and thank you. But yeah, anyone else coming in, feel free to ask a question in chat. We are doing free readings. Okay. How can you improve yourself and break bad habits? Okay. How can mystery improve himself and break bad habits? Okay. So we got I believe this is the 9 of Cups in reverse. This is the 5 of Coins in reverse. I might double check in the guidebook. I'm still learning Roman numerals, and this is still kind of a newer deck for me, so I'm still kind of learning the cards. Specifically for this deck. We got the Queen of Coins in reverse. Okay, first thing I'm hearing with this 9 of chalices or cups in reverse is to celebrate. Celebrate even your small wins. I don't know if you're someone who maybe is like, I don't know if maybe you're a perfectionist or have high standards of yourself and like what you should be doing in your life, but I'm hearing that like it might be good to celebrate even your small achievements. And that can mean a lot of different things. That could be like achievements with your life overall, with like work or hobbies, goals, your health, friendships. There was another word that came to mind that I'm blanking on now. Or even if like, for example, let's say you're having like a tough day, maybe a tough mental health day. Sometimes the best we can do in a day is just survive and get through that day and do basic human functioning. Sometimes that's the goal of that day, okay? We all have our days where we struggling to be human. Being human is a lot of struggle in general, right? But I'm hearing for you with this 9 of Cups in reverse is like, yeah, you need to celebrate yourself more. And don't be so hard on yourself. You know, because 9 of Cups energy talks about, you know, reaching a point of like getting close to completing a goal and feeling happy, feeling content, especially with the Cups energy. Like cups are all about our emotions and our connections with other people. And I mean, even look at this like ballerina person here. Look at how like whimsically they're like floating around. But it being in reverse, like that's what I heard in my head immediately is like, you need to not be so hard on yourself and celebrate the small wins on the journey, because yeah, I feel like we could all use a little more self-appreciation, you know? So yeah, that's one thing I think you could do to just improve is, that's kind of funny that you are asking like, how can you improve yourself? And the first thing they're telling me is like, well, first of all, don't be so hard on yourself. Be kind. Don't be afraid to celebrate you and your accomplishments. And I don't know if maybe you also try to seek like validation from others as well a lot, but it's good to give yourself that validation as well, you know? Because sometimes the one person we should get validation from is ourselves, and I feel like there's tons of us who struggle with that, you know? And with the Five of Coins, this imagery is so interesting. Okay. Yeah, the broken mirror here kind of makes me think of like maybe you do kind of struggle with your self-esteem, or you are kind of hard on yourself, or I don't know, maybe you're very self-critical. I'm seeing the angel number 555. Angel number 555. This is making me think of like this is you and this is like your child self. You as a child. Maybe there's certain habits you have formed because of your childhood, because of the way you have been raised. And I'm seeing that there's opportunities for you to change them, but it's like you keep looking down and you keep looking at your past. And yeah, I think how you can break out of bad habits is reflect on your past, but also like, I guess just in general, be more open to new opportunities. And like, sometimes we have to really pull away our attention from all the negativity, from all the darkness and things that we've experienced in life. Sometimes we have to really force ourselves to pull away from like only seeing that and only seeing our past and only seeing our struggles, because that's how we keep seeing these new opportunities for us to change and to grow and to break those cycles. I know that's probably easier said than done, right? But it's possible, and I am seeing that there's like there's always opportunities being thrown at you, but now whether or not you see them and actually take them, that's the issue. I think it's good to reflect and look back on our past, but if we're stuck too much in that, we're gonna still be stuck in those habits. We have to force ourselves and really be the ones to motivate and push ourselves to see things from a new perspective and to really actually seek change. And a lot of that comes from like, stop looking down at your past self. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, I keep getting messages about like, you be nicer to yourself. That's a big thing. That's a big start. At the very least, I don't know if you have a lot of like negative thoughts towards yourself, but at the very least, maybe try to stop, or I guess try to catch yourself when you're saying something bad about yourself. And even if it's a struggle to be nice to yourself, at the very least, you know, try not to say those bad things, I guess, you know, try to stop yourself. Like, I guess I'm saying, if it's hard for you to be nice to yourself, at least try to be neutral rather than negative towards yourself. Aww, wait, that's sweet. Okay, with this Queen of Coins or Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Coins is, all the queens are very nurturing energies, right? But the Queen, this is both water and earth energy. The Queen of Coins is very good at like physically, like nurturing themselves and others physically in like the material world, right? So like this person will like cook a nice meal for you, or like they're very material. And I'm seeing it as like, instead of like, imagine this is you, and then past you, right? Instead of looking down at your past self with all this shame and negative thoughts, look at your past self with forgiveness and kindness. So I see this as you forgiving yourself, being kind to yourself, being gentle, hugging your past self, rather than I guess, yeah, just kind of being stuck in these negative ways of viewing and thinking about yourself. And yeah, be nice to your past self. They didn't know as much as you do now. And you both deserve that kindness from you. So yeah, how can you improve yourself? Definitely improve your self-image and I guess your idea of the way you view yourself, especially your past self. Like maybe you have certain struggles of like the way you, yeah, I guess just view yourself, talk about yourself, like be nice, be kind. You deserve that gentleness and kindness towards yourself. And I know that's not the easiest thing to do in the world. I've struggled with that as well. But that's what I'm seeing with this is like, just take care of yourself more, you know, like, again, like going back to like you celebrating, like you need to celebrate yourself more. Give yourself little rewards, maybe throughout the week, maybe each week or like monthly, maybe buy yourself something nice, or maybe like make your favorite food or something like that. I think that will really help. I think that'll help you a lot. That's what they're telling me. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Mystery. I really hope that resonated. I hope that helped. At the very least, I hope you enjoyed listening to me yap. Thank you for being here. And once again, if you ever want to rewatch your reading, you can do so on my YouTube channel, which you're on right now. I usually put the timestamps in the comments below when stream's over. I think I forgot to say that today. But yeah, that's what I got for you. I hope you enjoyed that. Hi Valeria Starseed. Welcome in. Let's see, what did you say? Hi sweetie, can you get a time frame for when I'm moving, please, in between houses? Unfortunately, that is kind of one of the things I don't think I like to do time frame stuff very often. I just don't really think with my readings oh, dog. Okay, hold on 1 second. My doggo wants out of my room. Okay. But yeah, I would say I don't do time frame stuff. I'm sorry. But if you have a different question, feel free to ask it. Or maybe a question about your move or anything like that. But yeah, I don't really like to do anything super specific. I apologize, but I appreciate you being here. But yeah, welcome in everyone. If you're new here, hi, hello, I'm Moon the Fairy Raccoon. I'm a tarot VTuber, and today, if you would like a free reading, ask your questions in the chat. I will be picking randomly from the chat. So, there's a chance I might not get to you, depending on how many requests I get. I try to get through as many people as I can. But yeah, if you would like to guarantee yourself a reading during stream, you are welcome to donate to my Ko-fi. You get more cards and your reading's guaranteed. Otherwise, it's kind of a gamble. It's by chance that I pick you in the chat. And also, yeah, it kind of depends on how many people are asking questions and such. But yeah, feel free to ask your questions. I'll be picking the next person in a moment. Let me drink some water. Water! Okay. Trixie Belle! Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you here! Hi, how are you? How are you guys? Also, yeah, I feel like I haven't really asked that much today. I usually like to ask my chat. How are you guys? Feel free to let me know how you're doing. I am happy to listen. But yeah, it's good to see you here too, Trixie Belle. Yeah, this is my first YouTube short stream, so if you guys don't know, I usually stream tarot on Twitch on Mondays, which I'll still be doing that, but I thought I'd try streaming vertically on YouTube Shorts and see what's up with that. And so far it's gone pretty well. Wow, it's already been an hour. That's crazy. Most of it did. Thank you. I'm surprised they were so gentle. Yeah, I feel like they were really like, you're being too hard on yourself. Be nice. I'm hoping to get a house with more space soon. Oh, I hope that goes well. I have 3 kids and we need the space. I'm told soon by housing, so hope I'm happy with the house. Yeah, I hope that goes well for you. I really do. Do you think we're happy in the new area and house? I think some of the advice was also be more like physically present, which makes sense. Yeah, for sure, with all the coins and the pentacles that were showing up. You know, like you kind of, that is like, I guess what I was also saying, you know. I think that's a problem I have too. It did really remind me of myself because I'm a very in my head person. Very in my head all the time. I need help grounding myself. How are you, darling? I'm doing pretty well. I was a little nervous since this is my first YouTube short stream, but it's going well so far. I'm happy to see some familiar people. You're doing so good. It's been a good week. Yay, I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah. Okay, well, Trixie Belle, or anyone else who hasn't gotten a reading yet, feel free to ask your questions in the chat. I will be picking the next person in a moment. I actually do need to pee real quick. I've been drinking a lot of water. I will be right back for just a minute. So yeah, put your questions in the chat. Oh my gosh, Trixie Belle, thank you so much for the donation. Wait, that's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Yay. Okay. We will do your reading soon then, since you donated, Trixie Belle. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Oh, my dogs are barking. Well, good timing. Okay. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So yeah, put your questions in the chat. I'll be picking the next free reading soon. Although I think I'll probably do Trixie Belle next, since I like to switch between free readings and donation readings. So we kind of go back and forth between those. So I will be right back. Hello, I am back. Hello, hello. Okay, let's see. Trixie Belle, no real question, but could I get a little general reading across the board? What does June have? Yeah, we can do that for you. Let's see. Did you put anything? Let me check the donation message on my Ko-fi. But yeah, if anyone new is watching, hi, hello, I'm Moon the Fairy Raccoon. If you'd like a free reading, please feel free to ask in chat. Put your questions in chat. I will be choosing the freebies randomly in the chat, so it's possible I might not get to you today. I do my best to try to get through as many people as I can, though. However, if you would like to guarantee yourself a reading during stream, you are welcome to donate to my Ko-fi. That's how you get a guaranteed reading during stream. You also get more cards. It's more detailed. So Trixie Belle just did a donation. So let's do Trixie Belle's reading. Aw, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Thank you again for supporting me. So yeah, if you really want a reading and you haven't been chosen in the chat, you're welcome to donate to my Ko-fi. And put your question in the donation message. Otherwise, I just pick people randomly from the chat for the freebies. But yeah, Trixie Belle, let's see what we got for you. Ooh, I actually think I need more water too soon. You know I will always donate when... Oh my gosh, I have to move my chat. It's in the way. When I have the capacity. Yeah, that's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. You've always been a big supporter of mine. It means a lot. It means a lot that you trust me so much. But yeah, okay. General reading for June. Let's see. I feel like using... I don't think I've done this yet today. Let's pull an energy card for you. For June, for what we got coming up. So I ask to connect with my spirit guides and the spirit guides of Trixie Belle. Please help me have clarity for whatever messages Trixie Belle needs to hear today. Please and thank you. We appreciate you, spirit. And as always, please take whatever resonates and leave what doesn't. As I mentioned before, you guys don't have to share the same beliefs as me. We're here to have a good time. So yeah, let's pull an energy card for you for June. Oh, okay. That's just not... I need to put this over here. That was in my way. Okay, what's our card for Trixie Belle? Oh, okay. That one just flew onto the floor. Ooh, we got the fox. Oh, I'm so sorry, Trixie Belle. I forgot to get your timestamp. Oopsie. I just jumped right into it. Let me get your timestamp before I continue. I think I've just gotten so used to how simple this process is for these streams. Okay. We'll do 1:15. Okay, 1 hour, 15 minutes, and as always, you can rewatch this reading anytime on my YouTube channel. Okay. What do we need to know? What does June have? Yeah, maybe we can go with like the kind of basic spread I usually do for my Twitch streams. So we can pull like a possible future card, see what's coming up. And an advice card as well. Sometimes I realize I mumble, and I don't think the mic always picks up 100% of what I'm saying. So I'm trying to enunciate. I got a small voice. Okay. Oops, hold on. Chat. There we go. Okay. What are possible future cards, Spirit? For Trixie Belle. Oh yeah, we're gonna pull more extra for you as well, actually. We'll do the whole thing. Okay. Can we get an advice card? Advice. Okay, and then challenge and solution card. Challenge card. And solution. Maybe. Okay. Let's see. Can this all fit on my thing here? You do love foxes? Foxes are cool. They're very sweet. Timid and sweet. At least in my opinion. But yeah, we got the fox for you. So this is earth energy. I definitely feel like there might be a lot of movement, in like either a figurative or could be literal sense. Again, apply this how this may resonate. I don't know if you're doing a lot or if this is just kind of representation of your energy, but like I see a fox kind of pacing back and forth. It is kind of making me think of like the foxes from Alvea's Sanctuary and what I've kind of learned about them. They're very like, they skitter around, you know, run around. There's a lot of that. So I don't know if that's like actually you physically. Maybe you're doing a lot, but it could be kind of within your mind as well, or like your headspace. Like maybe there's a lot going on. Yeah, because for your challenge, we got the Eight of Swords. It isn't reversed, but Eight of Swords does talk about I guess being in a place of struggle, especially mentally, with our thoughts, our minds, which is swords energy, right? It's also air. And the thing about this is like, usually with this card, we are kind of the ones like keeping ourselves in this stressed out position. So that also means we are the ones who can kind of free ourselves from that. So I don't know if it is in reverse. So like, there might be moments where you're gonna be stressed. I feel like I don't know if that, I don't think that's gonna be in the entire time though. There might be moments where you like kind of, I almost see it as like, oh, you're kind of getting close to like the barrier of like I don't know, I'm like seeing someone from like a movie or something, and they're just like, oh my gosh, I feel like I feel the stress. I'm trying not to stress. Moving houses soon, hopefully. So about moving. That makes sense. Moving can be stressful, and that's also literally movement. That's crazy. Yeah, and Valerie in the chat as well was also talking about moving. A lot of us be doing a lot. I guess I feel like a lot of people do try to move during warm weather, huh? But yeah, the solution, we got the Lovers, which is always lovely to see. This talks about connection, partnership. I just heard in my head, feeling valued. That's an interesting specific message I got. Feeling valued. So this is the solution to this. I definitely think grounding yourself, maybe grounding yourself, like, I don't know if like you and your partner help each other out. When it comes to, or it doesn't have to be your partner, it could be other people in your life as well. Yeah, I feel like your solution to like this challenge that we were talking about is connection with others. And, you know, sometimes we need to just kind of vent out our thoughts or tell others our thoughts, and then the other people can look at us and be like, hey, we're gonna figure it out. We are gonna be okay. But yeah, the first thing I thought of was your partner. So, you know, maybe when times are tough, take a deep breath, connect. I don't know, I'm hearing like natural rhythm. Like I feel like in general, you might already kind of just do this anyways. Like I feel like it might be something that I don't even have to really tell you too much to do. Yeah, I don't know, because I'm noticing like these like lines, they're kind of faint, but these lines connecting the two people, and it's making me think of like the like grid for music notes and like being connected and just kind of really locked in. They're also pointing out like these apple trees with me as well, like relying on strategies you already have. Like I feel like there's a lot of tools that are already at your disposal. So honestly, I feel like you'll be fine. It might be a little stressful at times, but I think you're gonna be fine. I think it's nothing you can't handle. Even if there is certain complications or things that come up, I hope it goes smoothly for you. But yeah, for your possible future, and now remember, anytime I talk about the future, please take it with a grain of salt. Future's always changing, energy's always changing. I could be right, I could be wrong. We have the 9 of Coins though, which is a really good card to get. This is the card of like starting to really receive and live in comfort and like receive the benefits and things of like all the hard work we've put into something, all the projects and energy. So maybe, I know moving can be a long process, honestly. It can be dragged out for so long. So I do see things coming to, yeah, it's like the final stages are kind of being put in place and you're in a much happier position. So maybe this is more towards like the end of June or like however the move and stuff plays out. But I see it being the 9 of Coins, which is like, this is definitely one of the cards we want to see here. Right? Because the coins, again, talk about our material world, the physical. Like, look at this person in their comfy robe. Like, I feel like if you're worried for any reason about anything, like kind of curious how it's gonna go, I think the direction you're heading, like, yes, it's gonna be stressful. There's gonna be things happening. But at the end of it, I think it'll be very worth it. And yeah, you'll be just fine. It'll feel cozy. Like this is the vibes of like feeling at home and just working hard to be in this position. Yeah, I don't know. They're pointing at the owl to me as well. Okay. And then with your final card, with the 8 of Coins, again, another card that keeps coming out today. For your advice. I literally heard in my head, slow and steady wins the race. Having patience. Maybe you're kind of like counting down the days I feel like looking at the guidebook actually for this one for you. I don't think I really looked at it much today, but let's see, what is in the Eight of Coins guidebook? One, two, three, four. Yeah, okay. So for your advice, here's this in case you want to pause it in the future. Oh yeah, and you said you're hopefully moving. Okay. I think this is, again, take what I say about the future with a grain of salt, but I think this is like definitely confirmation at the very least that things will work out for you how they're supposed to. Things will fall into place. Things will fall into place. So if you're kind of stressed and maybe it's not 100% certain yet, I see the end goal like in some form happening, you know, like this is reaching, like I was saying, like that comfort energy and just like feeling good, feeling actually like, oh my god, like a sigh of relief and just being able to actually live in the hard work that we've been working towards, I guess. But yeah, this says the Eight of Coins indicates that you should be reaching new milestones in your professional development. It is about committing to learning and mastering your craft. Now might be a good time to seek out further educational opportunities that make you more professionally viable. Remember to invest in yourself. That's so interesting that it specifically points out educational opportunities. Because I know you've talked about your work before, Trixie Belle, and like the types of education and things that you do. So that's crazy. That feels like actually very specific towards you. So yeah, maybe some advice, like if you're feeling called towards different things, especially I guess different things or certain opportunities or maybe kind of lining up with your path, like definitely take those into consideration. And maybe there's just a lot happening with like, oh, trying to move, and then like, oh, there's opportunities. So I don't know if maybe you've been like wondering how much energy you should put towards that. And what I'm hearing is like any opportunities that do come your way during this time, definitely take a look at them. You know, maybe you don't have to completely like act right away immediately, but I do think anything that might come your way during June especially might be worth looking at. There might be something there that because I don't know if like a lot of what you do is repetitive, and maybe there's a part of you that is seeking new things or new information or new ways to go about things. I feel like those opportunities will find you if that's something you've been looking for. That's another specific thing I was hearing. So yeah. Honestly, very solid reading. We're gonna leave off on this because this is what we love to see, the Nine of Coins. This is very good vibes. But yeah, that's what I got for you, Trixie Belle. I hope that resonated. I hope that helped or, you know, gave you something. At the very least, I hope you enjoyed listening to me yap, as always. But yeah, really, truly, I hope that helped or resonated. And yeah, I'm wishing you the very best moving forward with moving and just everything you're dealing with. You got this. I really feel like I have a good feeling for you. You know, even if there is some struggles or whatever, it's nothing you can't handle. So yeah, as mentioned before, you can rewatch this reading anytime on my YouTube channel that we're on currently. So yeah. Cool. Yeah. So we switch between donation readings and freebies So we just finished up donation reading, so we're going to do a free reading next. So if you want a free reading, feel free to ask a question in chat. Ask your questions in chat. Don't be shy. If it's something I can't do, I'll let you know, but I'm pretty open to most things. But yeah, just know that the free readings are chosen randomly from the chat, so especially if I get a lot of requests, it's possible I might not get to you. So if you would like to guarantee yourself a reading during stream, you are welcome to do so by donating on my KOFI, as Trixie Belle just did, or did a bit ago. That guarantees you a reading during stream. You also get more cards, so your reading is a bit more detailed. But yeah, that's always optional. I try to get through as many freebies as I can. But yeah, I think I'm actually gonna go get some more water in a moment. But yeah, put your questions in chat. Put your questions in chat. Valerie, I don't know if you're still here. It's okay if not, but yeah. Anyone is welcome to ask a question. Oh, and it's 1 hour 33 minutes. That's an angel number. But yeah, let me at Valerie, and then I'll go get some water. I don't know if they're still here. Oh yeah, they might not be here since it's not showing up. Well, that's okay. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to add a BRB text. Ba, 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 ba. BRB. And let's do it in this font. Okay, I'm gonna go get some more water real quick. So yeah, put your questions in the chat. And we can do the next freebie unless someone donates. And yeah, I'm not sure how much longer I'll stream for it. I guess it also kind of depends, like, if there's not too many other people coming through wanting readings. We shall see, but yeah, I can't believe it's already been like 1 hour and 35 minutes. And I've already gotten through a lot of readings. So yeah, I'm feeling good about this. Like, I like this format of doing it. I feel like I feel really productive, and I feel like I'm quickly helping people, you know? But yeah, I'll be right back. I'm getting some more water. Hello, I am back. Hello, everyone. Sorry, it was about 5 minutes delayed because I had to pause to see what the dog was barking, but this is so close to what's been going on. Oh yeah, no worries, Trixie Belle. Well, I guess you're kind of delayed, so you probably won't hear this, but especially the education stuff. I've been doing my master's in gender and sexuality to do more good and that's awesome. Wait, what the heck? Yeah, that's like so specific. That's why they had me look at the guidebook, because like I don't know, I haven't really done that this stream, but like I don't know, I felt called to it, and that's why I was also surprised. Like it felt so specific to you and like what I've, you know, from what you told me and stuff in chat. So no, I'm on live. Oh yeah. Hi Luna Rose, welcome in. So yeah, if anyone new is watching, hi, hello, I'm Moon, the Fairy Raccoon. If you would like a free reading during stream, put your questions in the chat. I will be choosing them randomly. So it's possible you might not get a reading today, but I do my best to do as many free readings as I can. If you would like to guarantee yourself a reading during stream, you are welcome to donate to my Ko-fi. That's how you guarantee yourself a reading and you get more cards. That's especially helpful if the line is long or there's a lot of people in chat and you're worried you're not going to get one. You can donate for one and I will guarantee to give you one during stream. So yeah, that's always optional though. I never expect you guys to donate, only if you want and are able to. Honestly, you have such an amazing vibe and you always do the best read. Oh, wait, that means a lot. That means a lot, Trixie Belle. Thank you. You're so sweet. What the heck? That makes me happy to hear. Oops, I put that card in there. But yeah. Okay. How many got in the queue right now? Well, we don't really have a queue for these vertical streams. I'm just picking people as I see them in chat, so you know, you guys are also welcome to repost your your questions in the chat when I'm choosing the next person. But Luna Rose, we can do you next. Let's see, what did you say? Do you see me and Karen together after work tomorrow? Ooh, okay. I can read the vibes on that. Luna Rose. So I'm assuming you mean like physically, like, are you asking if you guys are gonna like physically hang out after work? Also, if you're able to, are you still here, Luna Rose? I want to make sure. Yeah, okay. Let me know what your relationship is to this person. Trixie Belle. Wait, what the heck? Oops, okay, dog's barking. Hope that's not too loud. Trixie Belle, paying it for. Oh no, you already do. You're so sweet. What the heck? Thank you so much for supporting me. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to donate twice. What the heck? Thank you so much. You're so sweet. You didn't have to do that. You're so kind. Thank you. That means a lot to me. What the heck? You're gonna make me cry. But yeah, Luna Rose, let me know how you know this person. Is this like a friend, coworker, family person? I'm assuming it might be like coworker or someone, but yeah, let me get your timestamp. I didn't need to, but wanted to. Thank you. That means a lot. I hope you know I really, really appreciate that. It does mean a lot. It also bugs me. I have to fix the sound because that's something that I think I kind of broke earlier. I don't know. The sound's kind of messed up. Like, it's just not going through and it makes me sad. Consider it treats for the... Thank you. The doggos appreciate it. Coworker. Okay. Yes. Let me get your timestamp. Luna. Okay. Your time will be... Oh, another angel number. 144. Okay, Luna Rose, your timestamp is 1 hour and 44 minutes. So you can rewatch this reading anytime on my YouTube channel. If you don't see the VOD on this channel, sometimes they go to my VOD channel. Well, usually it'll be on this one, and I put the timestamp in the comments below when stream is over. So yeah, let's see. Do you see me and Karen together after work tomorrow? Let's see what the vibe is. Okay. Actually, let me cleanse a bit. Okay, I asked to connect to my guides and the guides of Luna Rose. Help us find clarity in whatever messages Luna Rose needs to hear about this. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. And as always, please take whatever resonates. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe what I believe. We're here to have a good time. So yeah, take whatever resonates, leave what doesn't. It's okay if some things don't resonate or whatever, but I do my best to just, I guess, deliver whatever messages I see. Also, the nails are gorgeous today. Oh, thank you. I did them myself. Although I am sad because this is the hand you guys see all the time. But this one I think I did better on. But yeah, I love this dip powder color. It's very pretty. I love it so much. I want this, but like purple. I want a purple version of this. I'll have to look to see if they have some. Okay, are Luna Rose and Karen gonna hang out tomorrow after work? And I do want to say, Luna Rose, since this is technically a future reading, please take it with a grain of salt. The future's always changing, energy's always changing. I could be right, I could be wrong. So again, please take it with a grain of salt. You also have free will, so if you don't like this outcome, you can do things to change it. Future is not set in stone. Let's just remember that when I do readings like this. You're so sweet, Trixie Belle. I always love having you here. Okay. Do we see them together after work? Oh my gosh, this card... Guys. How has this card come out for almost every reading? That's crazy. Are you kidding me? It's a little scary. They do that. That happens all the time, I've noticed, when I do a lot of readings. It's crazy. And like you can see, I'm shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Okay, that is funny that this card comes up for this reading though, because this is like, you know, Eight of Coins energy is very much about focusing, trying to become a master at what you're doing, you know, transformation, working really hard, especially physically, especially like with things like, you know, work, career related. So, you know, the fact that this is talking about like a co-worker and you working, the day might go by really slow for you, especially if you're like really hoping this will happen. That's so funny because they're I mean, look at them, they're literally clocks, you know. I'm seeing on their side they might be really focused on work compared to you. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of seeing it as like they are just really focused on the workday, you know, doing the things, whereas you might be thinking a lot about meeting up with them, and like I feel like, yeah, because this is 7 of coins, I believe. I'm pretty sure. I let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's a 7 of coins. I can't read Roman numerals. I forgot how to read them, so hold on, let me check. Pretty sure it's the 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Yes, okay, this is a 7 of coins. So yeah, while the 8 of coins is being in the energy of like really working hard, really focusing, doing tasks, just like really getting, you know, like metaphorically, like your hands dirty, and just like, you know, really trying your best to formulate all the things. And this is the energy of being impatient. This is the energy of just like kind of sitting there and waiting for things to happen, and things are not happening. So that's funny. I am kind of seeing this as like, I don't know, you being impatient throughout the day. I mean, even look at the expression. Look at the expression on the face. That's you. You're just like, gotta deal with all these gooses. I just want to get to the end of the day, you know? And then we have the Death card, which is quite interesting. Death card talks about transformation. Don't let this scare you, okay? Death. Well, I don't know if you know much about tarot, but like, don't let the Death card scare you. This one's very pretty in this deck. I do want to look at the guidebook page for this one, for this deck specifically, because every tarot deck kind of has their own interpretations of the cards, but this one, okay. In reverse, this is what it says, in case you want to pause it in the future. Very short and sweet, this one is. It says, Death in reverse warns of ghosts. You may lack proper closure and be unable to let go of the past. By dwelling on life as it was, you cannot proceed and you forget to live. I think they're very much telling you to be present. I don't know how close you and Karen are, or if there's anything that's happened recently. I don't know if this is like a casual meetup you're hoping that happens. But they're telling you to focus on the present. I feel like the energy's kind of stagnant, like not much. I don't know, I'm kind of seeing that like not much will change. So I'm trying to figure out what that means, I guess, to answer your question. It feels, for some reason, I don't know, the answer doesn't feel very straightforward, and that might be on purpose, because sometimes, I guess, spirit guides, and again, it's okay if you don't believe me, but this is kind of how I read and interpret things. They don't always. Sometimes they can give us a very direct answer, and then sometimes they don't, and that's for a reason. But at the very least, what they're telling me with this is like, you know, Death talks about big transformation moments, something ending and something new beginning. So I think whatever the energy is right now, and so this is where you have to figure out how this resonates for you. Whatever the energy between you and Karen is right now, it'll probably be the same as tomorrow. So if you guys are on good terms and are chilling, then it'll be the same. If you guys aren't talking much, then it might be the same as that tomorrow. That's what I'm seeing with this Death card. That's what they're telling me, is like, currently, the energy's kind of just the same for tomorrow. Like, I don't think anything super big may happen in terms of like changing your relationship, but yeah, that's what they're telling me. So possible you guys could hang out in person but like, again, I think that's kind of iffy. That kind of depends. And they don't really want to give me a direct answer. They're being kind of mystical with it, to be honest. But yeah, their advice to you is to be present. Love that version of death. Yeah, it's very pretty. Right, lovely. It's bedtime over here. Gotta scooch and get some rest. Have a wonderful rest. Thanks for stopping by, Trixie Bell, and thank you again for donating so much. It really means a lot to me. You're so sweet, and I hope you get good rest. Hi, Sarah Grace. Welcome in. I'm currently finishing up a reading for Luna Rose. But yeah, if you or anyone else wants a reading, feel free to put your questions in the chat. But yeah, I think that's what I got for you, Luna Rose. I'm sorry that wasn't like a super straightforward answer. Like I said, sometimes they don't tell us certain things for a reason. But again, since this is the future, since this is about tomorrow, you have free will. Please remember that. You have free will. You can always change the outcome of things. Nothing is set in stone when it comes to the future. But yeah, I hope that resonated for you. I hope that maybe gave you a bit of guidance or helped you in some way. At the very least, I hope you enjoyed listening to me yap. And you can rewatch this reading anytime you want. Here on my YouTube channel after the stream's over. I usually put the timestamp in the comments below. So yeah, wishing the very best for you. But yeah, welcome in anyone new. Hi, hello, I'm Moon the Fairy Raccoon. If you want a free reading, feel free to ask in chat. I'm choosing people randomly from the chat. So it's possible I might not get to you, depending on how many requests I'm getting, but I try to get through as many people as I can each stream for the free readings. However, if you would like to guarantee yourself a reading during stream and get more cards, you are welcome to donate to my Ko-fi. Yeah, that's how you guarantee yourself a reading, get yourself a permanent spot in line, and get a more detailed reading with more cards. But that's optional. I don't expect you guys to donate. It's only if you want and are able to. But that is a good way, especially if there's a lot of requests or anything coming through, how you can guarantee yourself a reading during stream. Let me sip some water. Okay. Wow, it's been 2 hours. That's crazy. Ooh, sorry, hold on, I need to take a second. But yeah, feel free to put your questions in chat. Let's see, what did you say, Sarah Grace? Any insight into my life partner, please? I've been working on myself and I'm ready to meet someone. Any vibes around that? Yeah, we can do that for you. We can look into your life partner. Any vibes around that? Okay, so we could do like a general love reading. Any messages about your love life? If that's cool with you, Sarah Grace. Or if you want me to look specifically into like who your life partner is, like maybe attributes about them, let me know. But we can do like a general love type reading. 2 hours, blimey, I know 2 hours is kind of crazy. Although usually I do tarot streams on Twitch. I would say I average anywhere between like 3 to 5 hours. Kind of depends on my energy for the day. But yeah, this is my first YouTube short stream and I'm really excited. I think I might do these more often. But yeah, I also do tarot reading streams every Monday on my Twitch. Moon the Raccoon, 1C, 3 O's. If anyone's interested in checking those out as well. But yeah. I love the cards, by the way. Thank you. This is the Star Spinner Tarot. I love this deck. This is one of my decks I got for Christmas. I only started reading 2 months ago. Oh, really? How's it going so far? How's it going? I've been reading for 6+ years now. So I have a lot of experience at this point. Yes, that'll be cool. General love type. Yeah, let me get you your timestamp, Sarah Grace. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me check my KOFI real quick. Uh-oh. Hold on. Sorry, my KOFI is being weird, but I will get to your reading in just a moment, Sarah Grace, if you just be patient with me. And yeah, anyone else coming in, feel free to ask a question in chat. I'll try to get to you. I'm picking free readings randomly from the chat. If you'd like to guarantee yourself a reading and get more cards, you're welcome to donate to my KOFI. Only if you want to. I want to, though. I never expect it. Okay. Sorry. 1 second. Cool. Okay, sorry, my KOFI just needed some info from me real quick. Cool. Okay, let's get your timestamp. Oh, do I need to copy it again? Mayhaps. Copy. Sarah. Okay, and your timestamp shall be 2 hours and 2 minutes. Okay. Uh-oh. Too many words. There we go. Okay, your timestamp's 2 hours and 2 minutes, so if you ever want to watch your reading, you can do so on my YouTube channel. I usually put the timestamp in the comments below when stream is over. Oh yeah, also, since I know there is a lot of new people here, I do also post tarot YouTube videos. I do collective tarot readings as well and such on my YouTube channel. If any of you want to check that out. But yeah, let's see what messages we have about your love life, Sarah Grace. Okay. I asked to connect with my spirit guides and the spirit guides of Sarah Grace for whatever messages we need to hear. Please and thank you. Okay. And once again, you don't have to believe me or believe what I believe. I'ma just do my thing. We're here to have a good time. And yeah, take whatever resonates, leave what doesn't. If something doesn't resonate, that's okay. Just take whatever does. But what does Sarah Grace need to know about their love life? Okay. What does Sarah need to know? Oh, okay, that one fell on the floor. Oh my gosh, this card again. This card, another card that keeps coming up today. Crazy. Okay, they keep flying around. And what's our last card, Spirit? What's our last card? Oh, okay. This is my favorite card, the Strength card. Okay, whoa, that's crazy. We have all three of your cards are major arcana cards. Yeah, I feel like big things, big energy. Big energy happening for you right now. So we have the Emperor in reverse, Judgment in reverse, and then the Strength card. Or it says Fortitude for this deck, but interesting. Okay. Let me sip some more water. Okay. So okay, so you were kind of asking about your life partner. One interpretation I'm kind of getting with the Emperor and the Judgment in reverse is that, like, maybe the person that you're supposed to be with throughout your life here, you might be in a position where you feel like you're ready, but I think your person at this point in time may not be ready quite yet. It's possible you might not have even, like, met them yet. I think they're on their own journey as well. Because I see this Emperor as them, but since it's in reverse, I feel like they're not at their, like, highest potential and, like, in the best, like, energetically in the best place to be with you. And it's similar vibes with the Judgment card, right? Because Judgment talks about, like, big change, transformation, sometimes like a spiritual awakening, almost like a big moment. And like I just feel like these two cards are representing your person, like the person you're truly meant to be with. Like probably, I'm assuming probably like the person you will marry if you want to marry someone, that kind of vibe. Like at the very least, I think this is like your next like big significant person or relationship in your life. And I think the reason why they're bringing that up is mainly just, it might take time. So I guess just be patient. Have patience. Especially if you feel like, I don't know how recently you have felt, because what did you say? You said you've been working on yourself and you're ready to meet someone. And I think that's really good. It's good to have, like, when it comes to our love lives. A lot of people want to just jump into the relationships without focusing much on yourself as an individual. So I think that's good that you've been working on yourself. And yeah, I do see that with the Strength card. I feel like you've learned a lot of lessons, especially with maybe past relationships or even just connections with other people in general. I love this card so much. Like I said, this is my favorite card in the tarot deck. Love these cards. I need this deck. Yeah, it's such a nice deck. But yeah, so it's kind of like you're on your journey, they're on their journey. I think there's still, oh, especially since this, I'm noticing how this Strength card, she's facing away from this person. like facing away. That's another thing that kind of tells me like it just might not be, it might not happen as soon as you would like, but that's for a reason. I think you would probably rather, and I think a lot of us, like, why this happens is like energetically, like you'd probably rather like be with this person or even meet them or really connect with them in that way when you're both ready for it. And if one side is not ready, then, you know, it'll take some time. But I do also want to say, like, don't feel like, I don't want this to like make you, like, obviously you have free will, you are allowed to do what you want, do what you like. You don't even have to listen to me. But a message I am seeing is like, don't let this stop you from like, I guess, exploring your potential in general. Like, don't feel like you have to like sit there and like wait for your person. Like, please continue living and exploring your own life just as an individual, because sometimes that time where we are single and just with ourselves can be really, really valuable, and it's really needed before we enter a powerful relationship like this. Like, I do think one day they can become this like emperor for you, right? But I think this will still require more time. I think more things need to happen for both of you in general. Like maybe you need to experience certain things that don't even have to do with your love life in general. Maybe you need to, there's just certain things that'll come your way, certain opportunities, maybe with your job or hobbies or whatever it may be, family even. Like, I think this time is very important. So enjoy this time you have with yourself, and be proud of yourself for the progress that you've made when it comes to working on yourself, because that takes a lot. I know that's hard, you know? It'd be tough. Okay, a lot of us have a lot of issues we gotta work through, and some of us don't want to work through those things, so I think that's very brave of you, you know? Okay, yes, patience. I had an ex, but I come off and got some therapy type thing. Yeah! And see, that's what I meant earlier. I think I briefly touched on this. Like, this lion, like, I feel like you've kind of been around the block metaphorically before. Like, I think you've learned a lot, especially with your love life. And I think you'll be able to use those experiences moving forward. And another interesting meaning about the Strength card and why I love it so much is that this woman has the strength and potential to like walk up to this lion and nurture it, whereas other people are like, what the heck, that's a lion, what are you doing, right? But she has the strength to do that and make a genuine connection with this lion. And so what I'm seeing is that, like, I don't know, like, how maybe in relationships you like to be very nurturing, or maybe you have been a people pleaser before, maybe you still are. It's okay if it's not exactly that, but it just kind of reminded me of, like, it's almost like you kind of now know which lions are like safe for you to approach and which ones aren't, you know? Like, I feel like you're getting better at like just understanding what you deserve, and like, you know, maybe you're good at understanding misunderstood people and offering them empathy. But some of those people don't always deserve, I guess, like, some of those people aren't always able to like give that back, right? And maybe you've experienced that. So now moving forward, you know, kind of like which lions are worth your energy kind of thing. Like, I think you're learning to move past this people pleaser energy. That totally makes sense. What's safe, etc. Yeah. Because it's like, in the past, like, people might still look at maybe your future partners and be like, that's a lion. But like you, whereas before, I guess you could, in like a simpler way of saying it, it's like, okay, well, there's toxic lions, and then there's lions that like you work together and have a beautiful relationship with, right? And I think you're learning to decipher between that and learning to prioritize yourself and your own needs and just what actually feels safe to you. Like, I think there's a beauty in safety with like this lion relationship, right? But that takes you learning from your past experiences. So be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself. And obviously you're still growing. You're still learning. You're still a human being. But I think you're doing just fine. Things will work out how and when they are supposed to. So yeah, you're doing good. Be proud of yourself for the progress that you've made. And yeah. I think that's what I got for you, Sarah Grace. I hope that resonated. I hope that helped you, gave you a bit of guidance or just something to look forward to. At the very least, I hope you enjoyed listening to me yap. Yeah, as always, you can rewatch that reading anytime on my YouTube channel. Anytime you want to rewatch it, it'll be here for you. So thank you for being here and trusting me with your energy and your reading. I really like this one. This is a good one today. Not that the other ones were bad, but I don't know. I like your vibes. Be proud of yourself. You're doing good. Yay! Thank you. It really did. That was so cool. Yay! I'm glad. That makes me happy to hear that. But yeah, if anyone wants a free reading, feel free to ask a question in chat. I am picking people from the chat randomly. But yeah. Ask your questions in chat. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stream. It's already been 2 hours. Wow. 2 hours, 15 minutes. Great insight. Yay! That makes me happy. I really do try my best for everyone. But yeah, free readings, ask your questions in chat. I try to get to as many people as I can. There's also an option for you to donate on my Ko-fi to get a guaranteed reading during stream. That's how you guarantee yourself a reading and you get more cards, so it's a more detailed reading. And yeah, it's how you guarantee yourself a reading, especially sometimes I get a long list of people or a lot of people in chat wanting a reading. But yeah, I think I'll still go for a little bit longer. I guess depending on how many people are here. 2 hours, goodness, say you're tired. Well, on my Twitch streams, because I do most of my tarot streams are on Twitch. I think I mentioned earlier, I feel like I do anywhere from like 3 hours to 5 hours on Twitch. But I do, the readings there go a little bit slower because I have a bit of a process there where you can like choose which spread and stuff you want. But I feel like for like the vertical streams, I try to, I don't know, this is my first YouTube short stream, so I'm trying to try out something new and just trying to like make it a simple thing, you know, just ask you questions and I just pull some cards for you. But yeah, I do be getting kind of tired, but like I still feel like I could do a couple more readings if anyone's interested. Let me stretch though. Actually, I do kind of need to go to the bathroom again. I've been drinking water. This is your time to hydrate. See, usually when I take breaks between readings on Twitch and I play an ad. I don't think I could do that on YouTube though, so I'll just be right back. But yeah, anyone listening, feel free to put a question in the chat and I'll do the next reading when I'm back. I won't be gone long. Although yeah, if no one else is wanting a reading, that's okay, to be honest. I guess 2 hours is a good time, but yeah, we'll see. I shall BRB. Uh-oh. Accidentally did the wrong thing. Hello! I am back. If anyone else would like a free reading, let me know. You can ask your questions in the chat. If no one's interested though, that's okay. I have been streaming for like 2 hours and 30 minutes now. But I do think I could do a couple more if anyone wants to ask a question or anything. You're also welcome to donate for a guaranteed reading during stream since the freebies are chosen randomly. You also get more cards. And yeah. But yeah, I feel like it's been a really successful stream today. I'm actually pretty proud of myself. Cause yeah, I was really just like trying a lot of new things today, you know? Cause usually I like have a whole system when I stream on Twitch, like, you know, I have people choose a spread that they want me to use, and it might take a minute. But I like how quickly I can get through readings this way. I think when I first started streaming, I wasn't very confident to kind of do it this way. But I'm pretty proud of myself. I feel like I was pretty efficient today. Yeah. I feel like we did some good readings. And thank you again to Trixie Bell for donating today. It means a lot. Very sweet. And thank you to Beanie. I don't know if you're still here. I know you sent a message recently. I like your little peek emote. I don't know if I can do custom emotes on YouTube quite yet. I think you have to meet certain requirements or something. But thank you to Beanie if you're still listening for being here and helping out today. I know it's been like 2 hours, so thank you so much. And if you're not here, I'll message you later anyways. But I love my mods. But yeah, I feel like I was really able to get through things quite efficiently today. You know? Tapini, do you want a free reading? Or are you chillin'? You do not have to say yes just because you're my mod. But if you want a reading, Tapini, I'll be happy to give you one. If not, though, that's okay. Maybe it would be a good time to end. I don't know. We'll have to see. I am also actually quite hungry. But yeah, it's only been 2 hours, and like, how many readings have I done today? Like, I guess I could look. I have, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. I've done 6 readings. Nice. Well, it's okay if you don't want one, Tapini. All good. With whatever you want, my guy. I hope me tapping isn't too loud. Yeah, I am getting kind of hungry, so I do wonder what my purpose now is since I defeated God. Is there anything more for me? You know what? You're so right. We need to see how this story continues. For those of you that don't know, I've done readings for Tapini, some silly readings. Whether or not he would defeat God, and he's been on a long journey. Okay, let's see. Is there anything more for you? Was that just your whole life purpose, man? Okay. What else is there for Tapini after defeating God? Oh, Queen of Swords. Okay. The Hierophant. Oh. It's like I finally did it. I beat it. God. Cool. What now? Was it even worth it? Well, you know what? I guess that makes sense. Queen of Swords. I think this Queen of Swords, you know, you're moving away from swords energy, which is air, right? And it talks about, again, our headspace, our mental space, our thoughts. I feel like you've spent so much time planning, plotting, and then you know the battle actually happened. And yeah, as this Hierophant, I see you now, like you're seeking your purpose. You're like, what else is there? That is kind of Hierophant energy. You know, trying to channel ideas, thoughts, purpose. Oh, and then we got, is this the Five of Swords? Well, what else is there for you, Tapini? You know, Five of Swords energy talks about conflict and such, but this is like, you know, you've already done all the conflict and all. I think they're telling you, since you've defeated God now, the power is in your hands, Tapini. Now, you're in the place of God almost. You get to decide what happens. You get to decide what your world and reality looks like. So what comes next? That's up to you. If you want friendship, pursue friendship. If you want more battles, you can pursue more battles. It's time for you to move on. And the best way for you to move on, and the big message here, is that it's up to you. What is next? I mean, defeating God's already like a big thing, man. Like that's already a lot. So basically, since you already defeated God, literally anything you want to do, all your hopes and dreams can come true now, because you've already done one of the most difficult, intense things of your life. Like, now you basically are just like, you could wake up every day and be like, what do I want to do today? And that's what you're gonna do today. So yeah. You think you want to retire? That's also an option. You're up to, you know, you're allowed to do that. If you want to settle down after a long journey in battles, you can absolutely do that. It's all, the power is all in your hands, Tapini. Look, you're like this Hierophant, this wizard looking guy. Yeah. How'd you like that, Tapini? What I got for you? Then someone else can become God, then I can redo everything. I mean, maybe that becomes your new purpose. You know, you kind of wait till someone else tries to take the place, and then you do it all over again, if that's what you desire. 2 hours, 33 minutes, another angel number. But yeah, that's what I got for you, Tapini. Thank you for the very... I hope I helped. I know this is a very serious question. But yeah, thank you for everyone that showed up. I think I will probably just end stream now in a moment, since no one else is coming through asking questions, which is okay. I've already been streaming a while, and I've already received a lot of support today, so it means a lot. Thank you again, Tap, for helping me moderate. I saw you doing some of the things. It means a lot to me. I think, as we mentioned earlier, we were a little scared because I think there was like a huge jump of views like at the very beginning, like how I saw when I did a test stream last week, but I think it kind of evened out very quickly. So That's good. I'm glad it was a pretty overall successful chill stream. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me today, and for everyone who came by and stopped by for a reading. Yeah, I think I'll try to do this more. I feel like I could easily do these types of streams more often or on a whim. I want to. It was kind of fun getting through a lot of readings at once. Like, I feel like this is like really easy for me to just like jump on and just start doing readings for people. And I'm glad a lot of people showed up today and supported me, even if you were just hanging out or lurking. I appreciate you guys as well. And yeah, check out my Ko-fi. I have private readings available on my Ko-fi if you ever want a reading when I'm not streaming. I also have art commissions available there as well. Candle spells as well. And yeah, usually I also do tarot live streams on Twitch as well on Mondays. But yeah, I'll try to do these streams more often because I'm feeling really inspired to do it. So yeah, thank you all for joining me today. I will see you guys later. Thank you for, again, to Peony. I appreciate you very much. Yes, thank you for this. Yay. Okay, I guess I'll just end it now since, like, on Twitch you can raid people, but I don't think you can do that on YouTube, so... See you guys later. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Make sure you drink water and get lots of rest. Bye-bye!